It's our last day in Crete and I'm so sad to go home, but okay, so this day basically we woke up at 4 in the morning to go and watch the sunrise. If you watched my last video, you know I didn't get into bed until 2:30 the morning, so I had 1.5 hours sleep. Drove, it was an hour and a half drive. We saw loads of animals on the way. There was like lambs, these sheep were having a standoff with us. Anyway, we finally got to the top of the mountain. The road, zero health and safety. If this trip did not give me driving anxiety, I don't know what will. Honestly, it was supposed to be a two lane road. Like I don't know how two cars would ever fit down this. No rails. When it did have rails, there'd been like rock landslides and it was just like falling off the edge of the mountain. It was honestly like something out of a horror film. And then we finally got to the top and it was too cloudy to see the sun rising. Also, if you saw my last video, you know that we also missed the sunset the night before. So at this point, I'd been driving for like 9 hours and missed the sunrise and sunset. There's Mitchell weeing off the side of the mountain. And you could start to kind of see it through the clouds at one point. So I had to really just run with that and got lots of videos of it. So here's like a tiny bit of sun. It was freezing though at the top. Mitchell bought these really cool sunglasses that made the sunrise and sunsets look really beautiful. So that was what basically we were using to just kind of keep going at this point. After that, we went back to the hotel. Our flight home wasn't until the evening, so we actually had all day, which was amazing. So we got one of the beds by the pool, one of the like ones actually in the pool. They're really cool. Had cocktails all day. Needed an espresso martini because I was running on about 1 hour sleep. I've read so much of my book. I'm so happy. I've actually almost finished it now. Had a cheeky dip in the pool. Did some swimming. When I dive into the pool, I feel really graceful. But then watching it back, I'm like, I literally like a big fish flopping in. But did some swimming. Swimming is so tiring. I don't know how people do it. I literally did like 4 lengths. And you notice on the next bit, my swimming has seriously slowed down. I just don't know how people do it. It's exhausting. So then just carried on the rest of the day, sat by the pool all day, it was lovely. And then it was time to go home, so we went and showered and stuff and checked out this shop. I don't know if this is like a fake Aldi. Isn't that the Aldi logo or is it Lidl? Anyway, this is why we're so chaotic. The coach was literally outside, or it was like 1 minute away at this point, and Mitchell was like, what, time for one more strawberry mojito? So obviously we had to do that. But then we finally saw the sun setting on the coach, so that made up for the night before almost. And it was actually really beautiful, and everyone was just taking photos. And it looked stunning, so that perked that up a little bit that we did get to see the sunset. I was so sad to go home though, but we got a row each to ourselves because of Mitchell's leg. The staff were really, really good on Tui as well. They were so like nice in trying to find us a row each next to each other. And here he is holding my hand through the seat for takeoff. This is so sweet. Getting pushed back through the airport. And that was the end of that, and I'm really sad now to be home.